is starting again.
You're listening to the Radcast. If it's radical, we cover it. Here's your host, Ryan Alford.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the latest edition of the Radcast. It's Friday, August 5th, 2022. I'm joined by Christina Yassi
Hello, hello.
for our weekly marketing and advertising news and everything else.
I feel so honored to be in your presence this week after your big news, your big top 40 over 40 in podcasting by Podcast Magazine.
You know,
There's
that
a little applause.
That and $2 will get me into the strip club.
All it takes.
No.
Depends on the strip club, but in Greenville, possibly. Yeah. Absolutely, possibly.
No, it's cool. I appreciate
very cool.
that. And
your age is revealed to all.
It is. I feel like I'm still on that line where I might get passed for 38 or 39.
Absolutely.
Maybe. You know, everybody's like, but
you
so
talk about
officially,
TikTok enough. You absolutely could.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe 28. Are you saying 28?
No,
Okay.
we don't talk about TikTok nearly as much as 38-year-olds. Nothing wrong with that.
No, it's cool. You know, it's rewarding. I mean, look, it's all, I think you got it's a team effort. And I do think it's a testament to, you know, I was telling someone, it's almost 200 weeks straight of 2 episodes a week. Like, it's
Consistency.
We're in the 5th year.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, it started at a certain rate, but well into our first year, it started to become 2 a week for 3 plus 4 years.
Yeah.
Every week. I mean, yeah, we take vacations, we do stuff, but like, it's an accomplishment. I mean, we're approaching 300 episodes.
And thank you to our listeners for also.
I mean, it's crazy.
making that
I mean, it's
happen.
like, you know, I mean, I reflect less on the award and more just like on what it took.
The consistency.
You know? Like,
yeah.
It does. And like, you know, everybody talks about podcasting and it's become popular, obviously, but it's a lot of work, and it's like, you got to just commit. Like, I mean, there's times where I don't want to do it, but like, not because I don't enjoy it, but because there's other things. But when you have a show and it's popular and you want to stay consistent, like,
Right.
you just got to do it. And it's like, and it's kind of a reflection of anything. Like, everybody wants overnight success.
Right.
And like 4 people listen to the show the first like 3 months.
Sure.
My mom, my dad, my sister, and I don't know, me. Oh, there was 12 downloads today. I think 8 of them were me re-listening.
On all of your devices.
It was. I'm like, oh, is this ever? And, you know, but I'll be honest. I will encourage people, like, if you're listening, you've thought about podcasting and all this. The first month or 2, I did look at it because, like, you're getting started or whatever. Yeah. And then I just said, you know what? I'm going to do this no matter if we have 50. I don't know how many we'll ever get.
Right.
But I'm committed to doing it because it keeps me sharp in marketing. I'm meeting a lot of cool people.
Yeah.
I enjoy it. And it's good for business because I knew it could have benefits. So I'm like,
right.
Whether 40 people or 4 or 400 listen, I was going to keep doing it. And I stopped looking at the analytics for like probably the first 18 months. People would ask me once we'd done it for a year, well, how many of this? It's like, honestly, I don't know. I was like, I'm going to look at it in a couple years, like, because it doesn't matter. Because we were getting calls and emails and like
feedback.
The effects that we wanted to happen were happening. I didn't start out to do the podcast to go, well, can I win an award and can we get 1 million downloads and can we get X number of subscribers? I did it to stay fresh, to build relationships, and to get our Radical's name out there for business.
Yeah.
And it was doing that. So it's like, I don't know, if you're listening, if you're getting into it day one to monetize or to have 1 million people listening, like, it's just not realistic and not the right. You're gonna be disappointed. Yeah. But if you stick with it, you get to get acknowledged that you're over 40. So yes, you know, I actually am 29, and I mean, I think they entered me in.
Probably. That's exactly, that was my thought as well. I was like, those numbers don't make sense.
Yes, so it's cool.
Because I actually am 40. But
yeah, you're the youngest looking 40-year-old I've ever seen.
Thank you.
It'd be good.
I have great eye cream.
Yeah, right. You might have that fair skin there at 40.
Probably.
You know,
it's never going to change colors
yeah,
aside from getting sunburned.
Typically, you know, if you keep the sunscreen going,
Yeah.
you know, I can see you having like the fair
My
complexion, very few wrinkles.
Thank you.
know.
Thank you.
Yeah. Speaking of Radcast news, next week we've got Christopher Sean. Was that right?
It was
No, that
this
was
week.
last
Yes,
week.
this
Excuse me. Looking at my dates wrong. I was like,
Quite all
I'm
right.
starting running together. I am over 40. I have memory lapses. No, Christopher was this week.
Yes.
Christopher was awesome. All you Star Wars, Days of Our Lives, Hawaii Five-0
Yes,
reboot.
yes.
Can I tell you? Christopher Sean, awesome dude. Texted a few times with him this week. Just super down to earth, super complimentary, and nothing but the best to him. Really cool episode. Really smart guy. Really genuine. Like just very humble. And all you ladies out there, easy on the eyes.
He is very cute.
So Christopher Sean was this week on Tuesday. So go take a listen to that. I should know this because I did look at the downloads on that episode, which were pretty significant.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa, hey, must be some
Good
Christopher
one.
Sean's Days of Our Lives fans out
There
there.
you go.
Ashley Parker Angel is
Yes.
next week.
This coming Tuesday.
Enjoyed that. Him and Bobby.
Yes, very good.
Bobby something. I caught you that
K.
time.
I looked it
His
up last
business
time.
manager. It's okay. Ashley
Klebanoff.
Parker. Klebanoff. Yes, Bobby. If you listen to this, we're going to get
We'll
the
get it
name.
right. I promise.
I know. But Ashley Parker Angel with O-Town and many other things since then.
Quite a performer.
Yes, it was. It was fun. Good talk about their fitness business and their trials and tribulations starting other ventures that kind of didn't make it. So it's not all rainbows and sunshine for
You learn
the
through failure.
superstars.
Yeah.
So had some good recordings this week. Got one today. I actually haven't even recorded it yet with
Yes.
the captain, Kyle Creek. He is an Insta famous. I'll just tell you this. He's a writer. He's been in the ad agency business for a while. Really good writer, really edgy. He wrote a book called Fucking History. It's a very interesting take on history. Very fun, albeit cynical take, but I will say he is a hell of a follow on Instagram. Go look him up, the Captain Kyle Creek on Instagram. Very interesting, always active. His quotes are very smart, very witty, and just know that they're not always clean. Just like your Radcast
What
here.
is?
And then Cosmo's Q. Cosmo and I had a good talk this week. It was fun.
Yeah, he's cool.
Super down to earth, super nice guy, and I can't wait to get some barbecue sauce in the house.
Spicy.
You know what I'm talking about, Nick? That barbecue sauce.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Got to get that in here.
I want some of that Cheetos dust, though.
Ooh.
That sound pretty good.
Cheetos, like,
Yeah.
sprinkle that you put on wings and, I don't know, popcorn.
Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah.
God, I love popcorn.
I know. I could eat my weight in popcorn.
Same.
Cosmo's Q, but Cosmo was awesome. Check out that episode. It'll be a few weeks from now.
Stay
And
tuned.
Go give him some love at cosmosq.com. Speaking of places to go check out, Branded Bills, our
Yes.
official merchandise sponsor. I had my white hat that I
I
left
know.
out
I was
there.
like, oh, they're in the box.
They're in the box, but we do have them if you're watching the video, which you should be.
I'll pull the name.
Lovely logos,
Ta-da.
all the custom gear for Radcast, the official merchandise sponsor of the Radcast. Fall is coming. You need to get your customized hoodies and flannels at brandedbills.com.
Yes.
Insert Radcast20. You'll get 20% off your entire order.
The whole thing.
You also can go to our website, theradcast.com, click on sponsors, click on Branded Bills. It'll immediately send you to the website. It'll have the link already entered in and the code, so you don't even have to enter it. Everything will be 20% off. And you know what? Their shit's so good, you don't need 20% off, but you're still going to get it. And tell
You're
them the
welcome.
Radcast sent you. And hey, if you're listening, one of those want to get on the train, well, it's not early, but it's getting to be late. We are looking for sponsors, the right sponsors. We've had several reach out. I've talked to a few. They're not quite right.
Not the right fit.
Not the right fit, but you know who you are. If you're listening, you want to get the word out on your products, your service, your app, your game, your ideas, your books.
Your
You never know.
seasoning.
But we are looking for long-term sponsors on the Radcast, and we've got big things coming, big guests coming in this fall, and we'd love to have you. So reach out, hit us up at info@radical.company if you want to reach out. Info@radical.company.
Beautiful.
Yes. We got some social holidays today.
Yes, happy National Water Balloon Day. It's all day today.
I'm going to throw some water balloons at some people.
Perfect. You should have brought them to the office.
We do have concrete floors.
Throwing it at people on the trail.
Yeah. Hey, that's a good idea. We'll put the garage doors up and just
Perfect.
start bombing people with and they wouldn't know exactly where it was coming from.
And it's so hot out, they might enjoy it. You know,
Because we could throw it from deep enough inside.
People
and
have no idea.
Lift the garage door up a little
Right.
bit, toss it.
I mean, you did
roll
want me
it
to get
down.
balloons for the office, so
This
there
is
we
true. It was for today,
Perfect.
August 5th,
Perfect.
National Water Balloon Day. So if you're listening, go throw one in somebody's face.
Yeah.
Just don't do it like in public. Do it to someone you know. Somebody in Greenville got like arrested
Right.
for like throwing
Pie.
pies in faces.
Yes.
That was interesting.
Unnerving.
So don't do that. And don't tell them the Radcast told you to. Now, I will celebrate tomorrow in two ways.
Pray tell.
Yeah, I'm going to chug a beer for International Beer Day.
There it is.
I'm going to wash a beer down with some mustard on my pretzels.
Strike that, reverse it.
National Mustard Day.
I love
on the
mustard.
6th. I do too.
I don't like ketchup, but I'll mess with mustard.
Oh, no.
I know.
my
It's
lips.
a weird thing.
No.
You got to like ketchup.
I don't.
Come on.
I never have.
Eesh.
It's just like tomato syrup. Ugh. I hate it.
Tomato syrup, also known as ketchup. Nick, come on. Back me up here. We like some ketchup, right?
I can't stand it.
I can't say that I do.
Yes.
No ketchup for me.
We just have more refined palates, Nick and I do.
Let's just make this clear. We could bring 50 people out in the office in here, and 5 maybe wouldn't like ketchup.
That's
I
because
would bet on
we're
it.
set apart.
90%, and somehow 66% of this room doesn't like ketchup. This is impossible. I don't know what's
You are the
happening.
minority.
That's what
Enjoy
makes
Yeah,
it
I'm
while
the
you
minority here. Oh my God. Oh.
But I do like mustard, so I'll celebrate National Mustard Day, and I'll also
Yeah, I've
celebrate
got-
the next day,
Yes.
National Sister Day.
Yeah, I was talking about this. If Stephanie, if you're listening, happy Sister Day early. You might be listening on Sunday. Who knows?
There you go.
But my sister Stephanie, she's 5 years older than me. She was more like a big mother growing up, or a little mother. I don't know. She wasn't very fat, but more than a sister. I don't
Sure.
know. So we had that age gap that was kind of that weird 5 years.
Yeah,
It's like when I'm 5,
you could
and
look
she's
up
10,
to her, and
I'm 10 and she's 15, and she was always very motherly anyway.
Yeah.
She was like always
that's
ahead of her
sweet.
time. Yeah, that's why
Nick
she
and I
has like
weren't
2
even
grown
friends.
kids. Like Stephanie had kids, like my niece and nephew, when she was like 21 and 22,
There you go.
and so by the time she was my age now, like her kids were grown and out of the
Sure.
house. So maybe she had it figured out, but at the same time, I'm like, I wasn't ready for kids at 21. She was.
Me either. No,
weren't
thank
ready
you.
at 26
No,
either.
I am not. I'm happy with my cat. Great with my cat.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave that there. National Book Lovers Day,
Yes.
August 9th.
Are you a reader?
I like to think of myself as one.
Sure.
I read a lot on the phone, like more than just like
Right,
watching
articles
videos,
and sure.
articles and some small books, ebooks, things
Yeah.
like that. I have a book on my book stand that I've read and I haven't replaced yet, but it's been sitting there for about 2 years. It's actually Tim Story's Miracle Mentality.
Very nice.
Tim Story, who's actually on the podcast, Oprah Winfrey's life coach. Really cool guy, actually. Go follow him, Tim Story. But really good book, too. And I just don't have time. Like,
Sure.
here's what it is. Like, I have time to read short, like, snippets and stuff.
Yeah.
And I don't have trouble sleeping. People,
That's
a lot
part
of
of
people
why I
read
read so
that
much.
have trouble sleeping. I don't have trouble sleeping. Like, when
Yeah.
I'm in the
What
bed
must
ready.
that be not like?
See, go to sleep. Sleepy time for me. But some people do. So that doesn't help me either. So like I like to watch a little bit of TV to wind down.
Sure.
That winds me down more than a book would. Like book gets my brain going, and I don't have problems sleeping really. But sometimes I need like mindlessness, like
Sure.
an hour or two, or not two, usually an hour of mindlessness
I
before
gotcha.
bed.
Yeah.
So, but there is like a couple of these things like Blinkist and like stuff like that that I call it the Cliff's Notes of books or something. Summarized books. Kind of getting into that a little bit. Just give me the punchline. But National Book Lovers Day, August 9th. Are you a book lover?
Oh, yes.
You look like a book lover.
I am. I have so many stacks
look
in my
like
apartment. It's ridiculous. Audiobooks, all of it.
Yeah, librarian over there.
Yep.
Your
It's
cat.
the wire rim glasses. I know. I am just a stereotype. I don't care.
And International Cat Day is. We didn't even mention that, did we?
No,
We
but it's
skipped
fine.
over it.
I'll celebrate accordingly.
Marvelous Mr. Marshall. Can't
On
leave him alone.
Instagram.
Yeah, we give him like a party. You get a party hat. Will he
He'll
wear a party
probably
hat?
get like wet food. He won't wear a party hat. I could force it on him, but he wouldn't like it.
That'd be good content there.
I need to get him some clothes. Get him some costumes.
International Cat Day, August 8th. I skipped right over it. But
quite all right.
How could we do that, Mr. Marshall? Oh, so there you have it. There's your social holidays
go.
that you cannot miss.
On to our TikTok news.
Hey, it's time for it.
I'm very excited about this one. A TikTok music app could challenge Spotify and Apple. And I think we may have talked about this earlier, but they've applied for the trademark and it looks like it's going to be coming.
Yeah, and it's going to be interesting. Like, TikTok has kind of done its own thing.
Yeah.
And short form video and an app that's kind of amazing at editing and making it easy for democratizing video content.
Right.
Now it's going to be interesting how they differentiate on the music side.
Right.
You know, can they out Spotify? Can they out Apple Music? I don't know. And I know that it seems to make sense with the genre, with sharing and liking and all
Right.
that. So I could definitely see how it could be successful.
And pulling the original audio.
But I want to see them get creative,
Yeah.
with how music gets shared and done. It sounds
Sure.
like it's going to be, but I want to see what happens,
Yeah.
We'll see.
I'm
Being
excited.
a creator though, and having a business account, I can't even use licensed music in all my TikToks,
Right.
unless I pre-record them.
Right.
But like within the app, I no longer have access to like hit music or anything like that. So it's like
It's
a
a
little
weird,
annoying.
yeah, it's a very weird
It's like
red
the
tape.
people that might have the most reach, and I get it because they don't want you. It's like that commercial rights thing.
Yeah.
But if I was an artist, wouldn't I want verified creators using my songs to promote them?
You'd want
to
to get
more
paid
downloads?
to have verified.
I think
the
I'd
thing.
see the bigger picture that actually they get more, that I would generate more listens than some, doofus in their closet. I mean,
Yeah, possibly.
I don't know.
Sure.
That'd be my take.
I'm
You would think
team
if I was
pay the
monetizing
artists.
it, but if I'm
Yeah.
just creating,
Sure.
if I was running an ad,
Sure.
I get it. But if I'm just
Using
doing
it.
creative content, things that make you go, You guys remember that campaign
Indeed.
or that song? I guess it was. Was it a song or
Jingle?
think it was
I
a
can't
jingle.
remember.
Things that make you go, I should remember that. So there you have it. And I thought this was interesting.
This is a big one.
Late ad here. TikTok is overtaking Facebook in influencer marketing spend by the end of this year, and they're on pace to overtake YouTube by 2024. Instagram will have 3 times the amount, way ahead of them in influencer marketing spend, but TikTok is going to pass Facebook. Does it totally surprise me?
No.
Because Facebook's kind of become marketplace groups and moms. Yeah, old people.
Multi-level marketing.
Yeah. So that doesn't surprise me. But it does show you how fast TikTok is on
Yeah.
the move. And YouTube, there's a lot of YouTube influencers out there. So if I guess they're going to have to keep the pace, though.
Right.
It's one thing they're on pace, but we'll see if they can do it by 2024. It's hard for me to think. It used to be I could go, a couple years from now and I could think ahead and all that. But things change so much now. Like when I say 2024, I'm like, don't
Yeah.
even talk to me about 2024.
Right. 'Cause everything could shift in 6 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear that.
Everything moves so fast.
Totally.
Finally, TikTok is the fastest growing source of news for adults in the UK.
This is so specific.
Yes. It's currently used by 7% of UK adults as a news source. I put this on here. I just thought it's fascinating because there's a lot of places you can get news.
Right.
And it's not saying it's the number one source, but it's the fastest growing source.
Sure.
So, and I don't immediately think of TikTok for news.
Right.
I think of it for information and for random shit that I didn't know I needed.
Right.
But news.
And I wonder if is it news channels that have official TikToks, or is it a bunch of like British conspiracy theorists who are?
I think it's a lot of people that are breaking news, kind of like on Twitter,
Yeah.
which is probably one of the number one
that's a big
sources
one.
now. But
Yeah.
like, I think it's people like doing a quick TikTok on, some random
BBC.
event, yeah, that happened yesterday.
Right, there you go.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
So we'll see.
Good for them. Leave it to the Brits.
But I bet you U.S. isn't far behind this though.
Oh no,
We'll see.
probably
see.
not. We have
Now-
one trend in the metaverse. I just added this so we could play the song.
Trends in the metaverse. We need a little song for our TikTok trend. I don't know what
We
it is.
do.
Think we should work
Get on that.
Sure
Patron.
the right vibe. A little TikTok.
There's something in there. Yeah,
Maybe a clock.
Hmm. Yeah.
Great minds. Back to the metaverse. Patrón concocts cocktail-themed virtual quests in bigger bet on Metaverse. Summer Made Sensational, a Patrón pop-up series, features cocktail-themed quests and virtual venues to explore. So you can't drink in the metaverse, but you can have cocktail-themed adventures, which only sounds fun to me if I was a little bit under the influence.
All right. I've been a little
Over the metaverse?
a little over the metaverse, but you know what? There was a 60-minute special on this week
Stop.
showing my age.
Stop.
But let me tell you, it was 60 minutes, I think. I want to make sure I give the right news. Anyway, this comes from us from Marketing Dive. Great source for marketing news. MarketingDive.com is where the Patrón article comes from, which I'm going to come back to, but it's related, unrelated. So they were showing the way that haptic touch and touch is going to happen in the metaverse. Because my biggest question is going to was like wearing the goggles, you're moving around,
Right.
and they're making it out to be all this stuff. But it's like, how's it going to become more physical, touch oriented, and all that? And they were showing the way that they can manipulate the mind with these sensors that they put on the fingers, and like the way the haptic touch happens on the screens.
I don't like that.
Where literally you're feeling what's happening in the metaverse, and it kind of opened a different chasm in my brain for
Right.
like realizing. I guess I
That's
knew that there'd be
wild.
stuff, but I guess I just thought it might be more difficult. But they're a lot closer than it looks. And this guy, was in the metaverse and they're doing things. He's got the goggles on, and his fingers were attached to certain things, and he's feeling the shapes within the meta. It was wild.
Oh my
It was
God.
cool. And
Wow.
like on a touch screen, it was showing how the different sensations on the screens, like vibrations or whatever, can mimic feeling of other things, especially when your eye. It just shows you how your
Right.
brain, your
Right.
eyes and your fingers can trick your brain into feeling
Right.
more of what you're
When
seeing.
you smell something, if you're eating something different, your brain will taste what you smelled, which is bizarre.
Yes. So this stuff's getting pretty real. The next 5 to 8
Yeah.
years with touch, I'm like, okay, now you really
Right,
can
right.
be a cartoon in real life and think you're there. It was pretty wild, Dick.
Bizarre.
I'm not lying to you. It is the summer made sensational. It's fun. It's Patrón.
Leave
I'm
it
not
to
going to knock on
Patrón.
Patrón. It's one of my favorite tequilas, and so I'm not going to say anything bad about this. The suggestion that its early experiments have shown promise. I'd like to know exactly what that.
They had an
entails.
NFT that was very successful.
I had
Patrón
a
did.
shot-y.
Close.
Yeah.
Tequila's
Shot
what I
of
drink before my
tequila.
comedy shows.
Do you?
One shot.
One shot?
Yep.
It's a pretty good mellower outer, or with
And every time I say it, the bartenders are like, "We'll do one with you." So it's like me in the bar doing a shot of tequila before I do my stand up.
yeah. I don't know. I like some Patrón, but they're greeted by a host and tasked by a bartender to seek drink. Seek drink is a tough thing to say for
Isn't
me.
it?
Drink ingredients for each. Completing a mission opens up a portal to the next location. Okay, fun, but I need some Patrón if I'm gonna be in the metaverse, like
Same.
playing some drinking games. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like,
Amen.
I know. All right, next article. Marketers. I'm really struggling today with my vocabulary. I don't think I did enough
Patrón.
Patrón. I definitely didn't have enough E blocker or Patrón.
There you go.
Marketers gain ROI during recession by increasing media spend. Study says this goes along with the Coke article we talked about last week. While brands that increased paid advertising saw a 17% rise in sales, those that cut spending risked losing 15% of business to competitors that boosted their spending. The report also found that brand messaging outperforms performance messaging 80% of the time.
That's a big number.
Hallelujah.
I'm going to give them all those all at once.
The trifecta.
Look, not surprising.
Nope.
Preach about this all the time. Can't drive performance without brand. And look, unintended consequences. When you stop spending and your competition spends more, and you start, it's not only that you don't make sales, you think you saved money, you don't make sales,
right.
And then you lose some brand loyalty to your competition. It never comes back.
Exactly.
Slippery slope. The latest report came from analytic partners suggests that the conventional wisdom around cutting paid ad spend and marketing headcount at the first sign of a recession actually undermines margin and efficiency.
Got to spend money to make money.
It's just true. Yes, I own an ad agency. Yes, it can come across as self-serving. But no, I've done this for 22 years. I've seen brands that cut. I've seen brands that stay the path. And I've seen brands that overspend in a recession. And let me tell you, it works when you stay the course and you see dips because, number one, advertising can get cheaper because there is going to be dips.
More desperate, yeah.
People are going to always cut. So it gets cheaper to spend, or you get further with your impressions and reach. And then you have the dual benefit of your competition isn't sitting there next to you, like hammering you as much with your ads. So you got to do it. And the report says that comes from us, from our friends at marketingdive.com as well. I like this one.
Back to the alcohol.
Yeah.
Tito's vodka.
There's some themes here.
Another one of
You got
my
beer
favorites. Yeah,
day
it's like,
tomorrow.
who pulls the notes? Why is it always food and alcohol, Christina? Are you okay? It's fine. Tito's vodka spoofs hard seltzer craze by selling an empty can. I want one of these so badly. Tito's handmade vodka is introducing Tito's in a can, a 16-ounce reusable steel can that is sold completely empty. Consumers are encouraged to fill the empty can with Tito's and the mixers of their choice. Tito's in a can is available for $20 online or at Tito's retail stores in Austin, Texas, with all net proceeds going to the customer's choice of nonprofit.
Smart.
And it gives back. This is great. This is so smart.
Very funny. And I saw this on LinkedIn on my feed this week, and I'm like, yes.
So good.
So funny. Yeah, I'd rather have a
Seltzers
Tito's
are awful.
mix than the seltzers are
I'd
not
rather make
very
my
good.
own, yeah.
Like, I can have like one, like if there's nothing else.
Yeah.
Like, all right.
I always have some in my apartment, but I always have them. 'cause I never
Nicole's
drink
made a
them.
couple efforts at having them, and they all just end up in the refrigerator. Like right
Yep.
now, we got like 12. Like I'll go to grab a beer or something, and it's like fumbling around
White Claw
with,
and Topo Chico.
with like, and she doesn't like them out anymore either.
They're not good.
So all we've got is like 4-year-old seltzers at both the boat
Aging
and
like
the
a
thing.
fine
It's
wine.
Like, damn it! Like, can I just get a beer here or what? And I used to buy them occasionally, like when I was going like low carb or something.
Sure.
And I'd drink like 3 of the 12 pack, and like the
It's
other
like,
nine's
I'm done now.
chilling there, like going to die on the land of misfit
Right.
seltzers.
There you go. Misfit beverages.
Yes, but this is fun. Tito's is. I saw the thing an agency helped them with this
Yeah.
idea. Very smart. Very
Gives
fun.
back. Great
Yes,
thing.
A lot of tie-ins. Kudos
Yeah.
to Tito's and their marketing team. French's Slings Mustard. This is right on time for National
Mustard Day.
French's Slings Mustard flavored donuts. I don't know about mustard flavored donuts, but I do
Sign
like
me up.
it.
I'm ready.
An experiential push. Consumers can taste the tang for free by visiting one of Dough Donuts' 6 New York locations on August 6th. French's on the same day will also make a limited number of the mustard donuts available online for free shipping. I mean, don't knock it till you try it.
Honey mustard. I mean, I feel like there's a
lot of ways to take it.
Yeah, sweet and savory here.
So it's mustard day. So
Taste the tang is gross.
You
to
ride
me,
the
but-
wave. You got people talking about it on social media anyway.
Yeah.
So you do an experiential push. Like these things that are out of the blue that make no sense. Like I kind of go, oh, all right, they're getting a PR play. when it's freaking National Mustard Day, this is brilliant.
Right.
Like, this is what you do. You've got borrowed interest from the day. You got people posting Mustard Day. You know people are going to be doing it. Millions of posts anyway. So you sell some donuts.
Yep. Which is very cheap to make.
Yeah. And,
Easily Instagrammable.
Yes. So hats off to French. That's how you do experiential marketing. That's how you do borrowed interest. And that's how you do social media right there. I like this next one too.
I do too. Yeah, Maybelline pairs with Time Out to encourage IRL, or in real life, dating. The campaign comes as marketers look to activate campaigns across a variety of digital and in-person channels to reach younger consumers. This does not include you, Mr. Over 40, especially as they continue to return to pre-pandemic activities like dating. Because makeup companies saw a huge decline during the pandemic.
Yeah, I mean, when you
because no one was wearing makeup.
They were getting on Zooms, like,
right?
You know, all busted up.
Exactly.
I never wore any of my makeup during the pandemic. You know,
I did.
Did put my lip liner on, but
pencil in a mole.
Yeah, you know what? The one thing I will say is I do like to smack people when I hear IRL. You know, like out there, people say that. So I want to smack them.
I know. So I'm like, can you just?
And I don't. We're not. You know, channeling violence here.
You want to throw a water balloon at them.
I want to throw a water smack at them. You know? Throw an empty Tito's can at them.
There
Hopefully made of glass.
Yikes.
IRL, I know it's coming from one of my kids too. And I'm not going to smack them. I might shake them a little bit.
Thump them. Little flick.
I'm joking. We don't condone violence here. But it makes me, we all get angry. It makes me angry when I hear IRL. In real life.
It's a peeve.
Yeah,
it's a peeve.
I know it is a peeve. But it's a fun campaign.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's funny the things that you read articles and you know that there was a huge impact in a lot of businesses with the pandemic and like the unintended consequences when people stay home and stuff like that. And then I hadn't really connected the dots with the makeup, but then I read the article and I'm like, okay.
Right.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Right.
Except here in South Carolina, we've
dating
been,
open the whole time.
You know, somehow though, yeah, I'm not going to get into that. Somehow we don't have any higher rates than anywhere else, and we've been back.
But oh boy, did we.
Yeah.
Oh boy, did we.
Everyone did.
Yeah.
California did. New York did. Everybody did.
I love the next one.
Those fuckers. I mean, you know, it's like, I don't get it. Anyway, I'm not smart enough to know the science. All I know is, you know, we're going to keep on trucking. Jack in the Box welcomes back most famous employee Mark Hamill. Star Wars. Yes.
The best.
Jack in the Box will release a limited edition comic book in August that illustrates Hamill's history with the band. Or the brand. The campaign,
I like it.
I kind of like getting back with the band, Star Wars band. Campaign ties into pop culture and revolves around an organic brand-celebrity relationship. Yes, it does. A teenage Mark Hamill worked at the chain in the 1970s. I didn't know that.
Right? Isn't that cool?
But was fired after using a clown voice while working the drive-thru.
Foreshadowing for the Joker. Isn't that so great?
Yeah, you get canceled even in night. Look, cancel culture started even in the 70s. Clown
that could be creepy, though.
That would go on to global fame, obviously, as Luke Skywalker.
Have you heard his Joker voice? Ugh.
No. Is it weird?
It is unnerving. From the animated series, Batman the Animated Series. It's amazing.
Eventually become a prolific voice actor, perhaps best known for playing another iconic clown, the Joker, across various animated Batman projects.
I think he won an Emmy for it.
I did not know that until we read this article. And this is fun. I mean,
Mark Hamill's the best celebrity. I love you, Tom Hanks, but Mark Hamill's the best.
It's like, come on, man. They fired him for using the clown voice.
I mean, that's what the article says. I'm sure that other things went into that. Like,
he was high. He had,
I don't think he was just like
he was late that
Mickey
day.
Mouse behind the little speaker.
Yeah. So, anyway, Jack in the Box.
Good for Jack in the Box, though.
Yes. This is fun. Smart.
Yeah.
Good use of whoever found that out. I don't know if it's been public knowledge forever. Maybe someone's going to like write us in and go,
or he
David,
mentioned it or something.
You know,
yeah.
Like, but bring it back. And I want to go listen to that Joker voice. I can kind of hear it, but I want to go listen to it.
It's good. It does not sound like Mark Hamill at all.
That's cool. All right. What's next?
Brands are getting creative with being real. Have you used this app?
I know all about it, but I have not used it.
I had it briefly and I got bored with it. But Be Real champions steering away from influencer culture and prohibits advertising, but some brands have gotten creative, especially with real-time posts.
Yeah, I saw how they
Like
were kind of dropping
Sour
in.
Patch Kids.
Yeah. I saw how they're dropping it in there. And have you heard of Be Real, Nick, at all?
I haven't heard of that one yet.
Okay.
So the idea is
1 for 1. Like 1
Right.
of 2 in here in the millennials. You guys are millennials, right?
I am barely.
Nick,
Barely.
you Gen Alpha or millennial? Do you even know?
Something right in
What
that
year were you
range.
born?
Right in that range.
What year were you born?
97.
So you're technically Gen Z.
Yes. Z?
Gen
Is he?
Yeah, Gen
Yeah, I
Z.
think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because 96 is the cutoff, and I'm
right.
95. But yeah, Be Real. You have a certain amount of time to take a picture. It's front-facing camera and your other camera, and it takes photos at the same time.
Yep. I've seen it.
You can't
and
edit anything. You just post it.
I'm just kind of like, I'm in my TikTok, Instagram,
Yeah,
LinkedIn. Like, I'm kind of I'm watching it as
Right.
a marketer,
Right.
but as a
You'll read about it, but not download it.
I'm watching from afar to see if this gains enough steam to be I don't know,
Something worth
being
involved with.
But I have noticed that brands are kind of trying. I did see this article on multiple places.
Mm-hmm.
This came to us from Marketing Brew.
Another great resource.
and good resource and a good newsletter.
Yeah.
Just go check them out. So if you're wanting to I'd go look it up. Go look up Be Real. See if it makes sense for you.
Yeah.
But it's like once a day,
Yeah.
Once
You
a
have
day
a
post.
certain amount of time to get it done.
like 2 minutes, I think.
And I would imagine it's pretty safe if you have kids who want to get on social
Yeah.
media.
Yeah. We'll see how real it stays.
Mm.
Hilton ribs romantic streak in travel ads with focus on perks.
This is fun.
This creative focuses on the benefits of booking at a Hilton instead of showcasing generic, romanticized travel imagery like a walk on the beach. So again, a slate of ads featuring Paris Hilton and voiceover actor Catherine O'Hara. The company is using the recent travel rebound as a launch pad for a new campaign. It matters where you stay. So instead of showing like the destination, like,
do.
oh, I'm going to New York. So the New York
Right.
hotel shows the Empire State Building and all this
Right.
stuff.
It shows
the
the
glamour
amenities.
and the amenities of where you stay.
I think it's great.
it is good. It's smart.
Post-pandemic.
It does matter where you stay. Let me tell you, I'm kind of a snob. Like, I'm not like a bougie, got to be at the Ritz.
Listen, I had
but
to
I'm just
rebook
not-
a hotel last weekend because it
I'm
was
just
so
not
bad.
staying at a Roachtel, you know, like, sorry.
No,
Like,
so bad.
yes, not doing it. It does matter where you stay.
Yes, it does.
And if Paris Hilton says it, then you need to follow it.
And Catherine O'Hara.
Yes. And whether they say it or not, I'm going to tell you as your Radcast host, it does matter.
Matters where you stay.
And like we talked about last week, you start to learn the amenities when you play the gamification. Like, I forget
true.
what was that. Was that Hilton too? I don't know. Marriott.
Marriott?
I don't know. They all start to
We'll
run
have to
together.
go back and listen to it.
But it was fun. I like the campaign. Paris Hilton's starting to make a rebound in my periphery. I
Yeah.
started to see her more again.
Yeah.
It's like kind of took
It's
a
like,
break.
oh.
Now it's starting to come
Now
back
you're,
a little
like,
more mainstream.
Kind of smart.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. She's getting better in
Right.
her old age. Still looks pretty good. She's attractive.
Amazing what money does.
I know. I mean, I need some of that. Like, you know, a little
Same.
tightening up around.
There you go.
Yeah. Over 40 now. You know, if I'm going to make this
There's no
if-
shame in
if
Botox.
I you know what? I want to be the first to make under 50 and over 40. Be right in the middle.
There you go.
50 under 50.
We can make it
Can we
happen.
create that list? I don't know.
If you dream it, you can do it.
Yeah, dream big, folks. It's all about consistency. I think that's all we got today.
It is, yeah.
Tight 40 minutes
Lovely.
here. Any final
And we
words?
got through everything.
Final words?
No. Throw a water balloon at somebody.
Throw a water balloon.
Enjoy your beer.
Eat some mustard on a hot dog.
Follow my
Have a
cat.
beer. Hey, here's the thing. Go to a baseball game. Have a beer with a hot dog with mustard.
There you go.
You'll be celebrating 2 days in one.
Do love a baseball game.
Yeah. Love it. You know where to find us, theradcast.com. Search for Mustard Day. You'll find all the highlight clips from today, including that one. You know where I'm at. Ryan Alford on all the platforms. For Christina Yassi, Ryan Alford. We'll see you next time on the Radcast.
Sweet.
To listen to full episodes or to contact us, visit us on the web at theradcast.com or follow our host at Ryan Alford on Instagram. Thanks for tuning in.